Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We are back at it again with Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. If you guys are looking forward to witnessing the grand finale to our playthrough, please be sure to drop a like on this video. And if you're enjoying this type of content, you're more than welcome to hit that subscribe button as well. But without further ado, let's get into it. So previously, we ended up completing the 3 remaining levels that were in the second portion of the map back over in China. We were able to acquire the 3 remaining keys that we were able to use to then unlock access to get into the Panda King's hideout and come face to face with the Panda King himself. We ended up engaging in a boss fight with him, and eventually we were able to defeat him. And shortly after that, Bentley gave us some intel in regards to the 5th and final member of the Fiendish 5, and that is Clockwork. Hence why we have arrived at the Krakkara volcano in Russia, because that is where Clockwork is holed up at. And where we specifically left off is at this level specifically, and if you could tell from looking from afar, Carmelita is held hostage. So now we gotta go over there and try to rescue her and see what else Clockwork might be plotting. As much as it breaks my heart to say this, we are nearing the end of our playthrough. It really does break my heart every time that I think about it, but at the same time, it has to end at some point. So I really am looking forward to witnessing the end of the story once more. Oh boy. It's not gonna be all perfect, I will admit that.
Sly Cooper? I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap! Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese.
And that was Clockwork.
Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay.
Same. Haven't done this in a while either.
And the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code. Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm going to get at the yellow security code. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I triggered one of Clockwork's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley.
Ooh, that was close.
Level 3!
Aw, man. The fact that I have no lucky charms on me, this is gonna be a bit more challenging, so I have to be really careful. I think this is the last portion, right? Has to be. 2 more. 1 more. There we go.
I'm the best! No code can stand before me!
Let's go.
Sly, I was wrong about you. Break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
You know what? Fuck it. A temporary truce.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last.
Well, there goes his cane.
Huh, wait. I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwork nabbed me.
Now that we're a team at all, I need to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwork, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
Alright then. I guess that'll work. Ooh. Oh shoot! I was not expecting one to show up from there. Ooh.
Nice job, Raccoon.
Oh boy.
Where's Carmelita's jetpack? Right where she said it would be. The magnetronic support field for the death ray got destroyed as you were making a run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
So we gotta get all the way up to the top of that death ray to get Carmelita's jetpack. This is where you see all of Sly Cooper's reflexes put to the test in one sitting.
It's sinking fast. Climb, Sly, climb.
Or I guess I should say like one run. But you get what I mean.
Smashing those gears with your cane. You've got to keep moving.
The floor is lava at this point. Like, literally. The final level.
Okay, that jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire its rockets. Sly, behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have assaulted my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always. So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would quickly eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Let's do this.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet
The background music in this level just goes so hard. It really fits the vibe of this. It really fits the vibe of this level. No! There we go.
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. Then the Cooper line will be erased and the only master thief will be Clockwork.
This dude is a bona fide hater. He's such a bona fide hater, man. I remember struggling on this final boss so much growing up when I was a kid, but then I remember the one time where I was able to complete this boss fight and beat the game entirely. Oh my god. It was so monumental for me back then, because I believe that this became the first video game that I've ever beat.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto...
I am.
He's almost finished. Oh man. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to run it back. Hold on.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto...
I am.
This rewind feature has come in clutch, man. It really has.
7. Flowers. Never. Labatoo. Feet together.
Oh, shoot.
I will live. Clockwork.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
As soon as the credits rolled, man, like I couldn't help but tear up. Oh, man.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us!
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書だ。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。義族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
Bro, how the hell does the Japanese version of that cutscene look way better than the American version? Like, can somebody explain that to me? Jesus, man, you Japanese individuals know what you're doing over there. But with that being said, we still have one more task to do. If you recall from my last video, we were not able to unlock the final vault, which was in that level Duel by the Dragon over in China, because we had to defeat Clockwork in order to gain access to the vault. So that's what we're gonna go do. Here it is. This is the last vault we have left to unlock, and that's what we're gonna do. Playing through that level, it was like, it was getting me emotional, but once the credits rolled, that's when I started tearing up, man. I was like, damn, it's really over.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
God damn it, dude. I wasn't paying attention. But we are so close to that vault.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231.
There we go.
Amazing! Colonel Reed Cooper's time stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
All right.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
For anybody who is curious, this playthrough was done on the PlayStation 5 version of this game. Basically, this is the PS2 version completely emulated for the PS4 and PS5. I had a really good time playing through this game once more. Like, my god, man. It's been so long since I've come back to this game. It's been so long since I last played this game that I almost completely forgot exactly how to do specific things in this game. Is it gonna play that post-credit scene? Alright, well, there we least you guys get to see it.
You've done it, Sly! The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
So pretty much the only thing left that I have to do on this game is run through this entire game once again to complete the Master Thief sprints, especially since there's an achievement for that as well. I will intend on doing so in my spare time and probably save some of the last few ones for another video. I'm not too sure, but I will definitely try to go for the Master Thief sprints in my spare time. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you guys. Originally, I had no intention on coming back to this game, mainly because I had mastered it in almost every way that I possibly could, and on top of that, I've played through it so many times that I genuinely believed that there was nothing left for me to do on this game. I genuinely believed that, but when I had originally heard that this game was going to get emulated for it to be playable on the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and on top of that, when I had noticed the list of achievements and some of the challenges that you could do to then earn those achievements, it really got me thinking once more for old time's sake. Once more. And that's what prompted me to come back on this game and just give it one more try. And it ended up turning out to be a lot more fun than I thought it would. Toward the end of this playthrough, I was genuinely getting pretty emotional because I genuinely did not want it to end. I did not want this playthrough to end. I was having so much fun playing through this game, but at the same time, and this is what I've said with every other game that I've played through, it has to end at some point. Like, it has to. And that's definitely the case with Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Now, while I highly doubt that this will happen anytime soon, I truly think that if PlayStation really cared about preserving the Sly Cooper trilogy to the utmost extent, it would be really, really cool if we could get a full-on remaster of all the 3 games that released back on the PlayStation 2. If we actually got that in like a fully remastered / remade collection, that would give me an even more incentive. That would incentivize me even more to come back to this game specifically and play it more and more. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's going to be happening anytime soon. But with how many people have been praising this emulated version of the game on PS4 and PS5, I mean, if you check the PlayStation Store and if you check the ratings specifically, overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. And I honestly think because of that, we might end up seeing Sly 2 and Sly 3 get emulated over to the PS4 and PS5. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know for sure. That still remains to be seen. I would love for that to happen, but only time will tell. It felt so good to come back to this game and just give it one more try for you guys to be able to witness with me. I genuinely hope that you guys enjoyed watching me play through this game, but I also hope that you guys were able to get reminded of a lot of just how much fun you had with this game when you were growing up in your childhood. That's if you did indeed play this game when you were growing up. But for those who have not, dude, you gotta give it a shot. Like, you really gotta give this game a shot. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you never got the opportunity to experience this game when you were growing up as a kid, if you've never had the opportunity to get a hold of this game and try it out for yourself, I would highly recommend that you give this game a shot, because I truly think with what it has to offer and how much fun you can have on a platformer like this, you won't be disappointed. You genuinely won't be disappointed. Now, regardless of which platform or which version you'd rather play this on, whether it be on the console version or whether it be on PC through an emulator like PCSX2, I genuinely think that you will have an amazing time playing through this game if you have not tried it out for yourself. You can get this game for free if you are subscribed to PlayStation Plus Premium. That's like the highest tier for PlayStation Plus. You can get this game for free if you are subscribed to that tier, but if you're subscribed to like PlayStation Plus Essential or Extra, you do have to pay about $10 to get a copy of this game on either PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. But with that being said, that concludes our playthrough on Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I do want to know from you guys, for those who did end up acquiring a copy of this game on either PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, what did you make of the emulated version of this game? Did you like some of the improvements that Sony ended up doing, or do you think they could have done a better job with emulating this game in the best way possible? And for those who have yet to even experience this game, do you intend on getting a copy of it at some point, or are you still on the fence about it? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys have to say. You know what? I'll just go ahead and ask this. Would you guys also be interested in seeing me follow up on this series by doing a playthrough on Sly 2 Band of Thieves? Let me know by either dropping a like on this video or by leaving a comment down below. I want to know what you guys have to say. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you're more than welcome to drop a like on it. And if you enjoy this type of content, you're more than welcome to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. And you're more than welcome to do the same if you happen to be watching this on Rumble. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support that you have given this series throughout the course of me playing through this game. It's been your boy Discreet, and I'll catch you in the next video.